This is from Reuters. Pelosi predicts what's his name would fail in 2024 House run. Well, that's the headline, but I think they bury the lead. At the end of the article, we see this. I say to my Republican friends, and I do have some, take back your party, Pelosi said. You have now been hijacked by a cult that is just not good for our country. Dude, there's no remedying this. Nancy Pelosi is what? She's 80 years old.
She's older than that, isn't she?
82. She is as crooked as they come. Joe Biden got a prosecutor fired in Ukraine because he was I won't say because, but he was investigating Burisma, a company his son was a board of director on, one of the board of directors. Joe Biden flew his son on Air Force Two to China to negotiate a private equity deal. Joe Biden, just when he was put in charge of Iraq, all of a sudden his brother gets these lucrative contracts for doing construction in Iraq. The dude is as crooked as they come. We know it. And Pelosi has the nerve to say that everyone else is in the cult. You cannot convince Pelosi voters who keep empowering that crooked, corrupt behavior that they are empowering crooked. Look at this. Gavin Newsom just won.
Yeah.
They won't even recall a guy who says, you're not allowed to go outside, but I'm going to go to a restaurant without wearing a mask.
I think they just really like his hair.
Yeah.
I think we're dealing with NPC lemming type, whatever. Look at, you see Penn Jillette sitting there with Newsom giving a thumbs up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
These people have gone insane. Penn Jillette was a Cato libertarian.
Yeah, he was a question authority guy.
And now he's sitting there with the guy who's ruling by decree with a thumbs up. Happy it's happening. They've lost their minds.
Well, they're using crisis as a reason to abandon our traditions and our representative government. And they're saying that because it's a crisis, we now get to abandon all the rules and do these executive and, overarching things. And what's being missed, of course, is that it's during a crisis, it's when things are at their most dire that you have to hold fast to your principles and to your values and to your traditions of government, for sure. What we need is a representative government. And what we have is executives all over the country making their own determinations. Even the governors where I agree with what they're doing, which I would say in a lot of cases I agree with DeSantis. I agree with some of Abbott's stuff as well. I don't agree with how it's being done. I think it's being done in a completely garbage way. It's being done in a way that undermines the very values of our nation. And it's not okay. It's just not okay. But you said also that these people are going to fight, right? These the Newsom supporting Pelosi types, right? They're not going to fight.
No. I'm not saying
they're going to get the government to fight for them. And then what's everybody else going to do?
And who are the people who are in the police departments and in the army? It's those people. Because right now in the army, you have that lieutenant colonel who resigned and said, I will not abide by this tyranny. I will not stand for the critical race theory. All of these rational thinking individuals are like, I am out. Who will be left holding the weapons? So I'm not saying your average sitting at home filling out a mail-in ballot Gavin Newsom supporter is going to be in the streets yelling and flinging torches or something, but a decent percentage of these people who go march in the streets with doing the communist salute, the red salute, while they're protesting, those people will fight. Antifa will act as partisan, engaging in violence to gain political power and territory. The police who remain are gradually becoming more and more pro-establishment authoritarian. The libertarian-minded people are quitting and resigning from the military and the police departments, so it's only a matter of time.